If you're a parent, you're probably asking one simple question: is Prince George actually a good place to raise a family, or is it just cheaper? In this video, I'm going to show you why so many families are quietly choosing Prince George over the bigger BC cities. Not just because it's more affordable, but because it gives you more time, more space, and a lot less stress in day-to-day life. I'm Mark, your local information broker and realtor here in Prince George, and on this channel we talk about living in Prince George, moving to Prince George, and how to buy right so your home supports your lifestyle instead of strangling your budget. If you're thinking about relocating to Prince George with your family and you want honest local insight, not just glossy tourism photos, you're in the right place. So let's dive in to why Prince George is one of the strongest family cities in British Columbia. Let's start with the thing that makes everything else possible for families here: financial freedom. Compared to many other cities in British Columbia, the overall cost of living in Prince George is still significantly lower. You're not fighting Vancouver or Kelowna prices. For a lot of families, the total monthly cost of living here, including rent, is about what a big city mortgage payment alone would be. On top of that, the average cost of living for a single person sits in the low 2,000s per month, including rent. For a dual income family, that creates real breathing room instead of that every dollar is spoken for feeling you get in the more expensive BC markets. When you combine that with the average home prices, still in the mid 400s to low 500s for a typical detached home, it means you can actually own a house, have a yard, and still afford things like hockey, dance, family trips, and building an emergency fund. You're not forced into being house poor just to get into the market. This is the core of my buy right philosophy in Prince George. Use the lower prices to buy a solid home in the right neighborhood, with a comfortable payment, so you can enjoy your life here instead of just working to survive your mortgage. Now let's talk about where families actually live. When people ask me, where do you live in Prince George with kids? Two areas come up again and again: College Heights and Heritage. College Heights sits on the southeast side of the city and is one of our classic family hubs. Lots of detached homes, parks, playgrounds, and trails, plus big box stores, banks, and day-to-day amenities right in the neighborhood. For busy parents, it's a huge win not having to drive across town just to grab groceries and drop kids off at activities. Heritage is another popular choice for families. Think quiet streets, big yards, and multiple schools and parks within a short drive. It has that established neighborhood feel, a mix of older, well-kept homes and updated properties that are still within reach for most families. There are plenty of other family-friendly pockets across Prince George, but College Heights and Heritage are usually where we start the conversation for parents who want strong schools, good resale value, and that classic kids on bikes after dinner kind of neighborhood. One of the biggest reasons families fall in love with living in Prince George is what I call the backyard effect. And I don't just mean the yard directly behind your house. I mean the entire city becomes your backyard. Right in town, you've got 𝘗𝘳𝘪𝘯𝘬 Memorial Park along the Fraser River. There's playgrounds, there's a splash pad, big open fields, and walking paths. It's where a lot of families spend summer evenings and weekends. You've also got Connaught Hill, a small hilltop spot with gardens and viewpoints over the city, a fun little adventure with the kids, and a great place to unwind. If you want more of that forest adventure feel, there's Forest for the World, with over 15 kilometers of trails weaving throughout the trees and around Shane Lake. It's an easy way to get kids outside, off screens, and into nature after school or on the weekends. And that's before you even get out to the lakes. We've got Ness Lake, West Lake, Tabor, all close enough for summer swimming, winter skating, and snowshoeing, and giving kids real four-season outdoor experiences as part of their everyday life. Now, all of that sounds great on paper, but what does it actually feel like to raise a family in Prince George? Prince George is a blue-collar, down-to-earth city. People work hard, but there's a real sense that family time matters. You'll see it in the number of kids' sports teams, local events, and how often you bump into the same faces at the rink, the pool, or the park. There's a lot of community built around the schools, local organizations, and recreation. Hockey, figure skating, dance studios, and community sports. And because you're not sitting in traffic for an hour each way, your weeknights can actually end up being work, activities, dinner together, and still a bit of a downtime. For a lot of families who move here from the lower mainland or out east, the biggest surprise isn't just the lower cost of living, it's how much mental bandwidth they get back. Less financial pressure, less time wasted commuting, and more time actually spent with their kids. So is Prince George a good place for families in today's world? Here's my honest answer. If you're looking for giant malls, big city nightlife, and pro sports every weekend, this probably isn't your city. But if you want a home you can actually afford, neighborhoods where kids still ride bikes and play street hockey, strong schools, lots of parks, and easy access to nature, and a lifestyle where you feel secure and supported instead of constantly stressed about money, then yes, Prince George is one of the best cities in British Columbia for families right now. My goal with videos like this and with my work as a realtor is to help you buy right and find the neighborhood that truly fits your family, not just today, but 5 or more years from now. I hope this deep dive gave you the straight local insight you need to feel secure and supported in your next decision. If you found value here, share this video with a friend who's also considering a move, or tell me what Prince George topic I should tackle next. The easiest way to connect is to call, text, or email. All the details are on the screen. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.